Hello everybody, welcome to Coco's Crochet. I'm Litsa and today is our podcast number 78. It's the 4th of April. April already guys, 2024. And here we are hanging out together for another week catch up to see what we've all been up to. As we all know, this is my favourite day of the week because I get to showcase all of your makes and we have quite a few to look at tonight and ooh and ah over them. You know how much that excites all of us because it gives us a little bit of inspiration to carry on with something that we might have been putting to the side or add something else to our crochet to-do list, which is never ever ending. It's just going on and on forever, but that is just wonderful. So thank you in advance to each and every one of you that have sent something through for us to look at tonight. We really do appreciate it. So what do we always get started with, guys? I've got my clipboard, I've got my marker, and I've got my tile of the week Thursday journey to talk about because we're at tile number 85, which is so unbelievable. So our friend Sam over at Manford's Makes, she got gifted this book here, 100 Crochet Tiles, back in July of 2022, and that was 85 tiles ago. So we've only got 15 to go, guys, which is pretty amazing. Now, on the day that she opened this Happy Mail, Sam pledged to make each and every tile, which was pretty awesome, we all thought at the time, because we were going to be very entertained. But Sam didn't realise how much hard work that would be, and it has been a lot of fun along the way. But we all thought, let's support our friend. She looks like she's having fun, actually. So we all jumped on board, and here we are, 85 tiles later. I jumped on at tile number 25. I've made most of them since then, and I plan to put all of my tiles into a blanket. The ones that are square, that is. I know there's going to be some that are different shapes because we have one more in the tapestry crochet section of the book that we're working on at the moment. And then we'll be doing, how many will that be? 14 of the different shape ones. So that'll be very exciting as well. So let me just pop this book down. Now, this book is available on Amazon and other good booksellers. This one does fall apart. I have been told that it's quite inexpensive because I thought it'd be quite expensive to spiral bind it. So I might do that at the end of, when we finish all the tiles. And some people have been purchasing it on like a, like a Kindle or some other electronic device, so that way you can open and close it and be able to really zoom in on the patterns and things like that, which I think is, a good way to purchase it. That's if you're interested, of course. So let me pop the book down. I'll show you what this week's tile looks like, and of course, Josephine has sent us in her tile as always. She does amazing, beautiful work, and she always makes this segment extra special. So thank you so much, Josephine, for sending in your tile. I'll put our tiles side by side a little bit later on after I show you both of them. So this week's tile was called White and Yellow, and here it is here, guys. Now, the designer used white and yellow. I didn't, reason being the yellow that I have is very, very light, like a pale yellow. And when I used it for one of my mosaic tiles, you couldn't see the difference. And that was a little bit disappointing for me. So the white and the yellow almost became one big blob. So I opted to go for my favorite color, this gorgeous purple color, which is one of the 7 colors that I use for each and every tile that I've been creating. And it is part of the Marvel yarn range, which is 8 ply or DK weight 100% acrylic. So they are going to look very beautiful when it's all put together, I think, because all the colors will be matching. And I do use my 5mm Clover & More hook, which I absolutely love. Now I'll show you my tile. It could use a little bit of a light blocking. Now these tiles were 33 rows, but they were single crochet. So they were a little bit time consuming in that respect. I might show you my sticky note just so you can see what I did to help me. I've actually got arrows for each row going which direction. I had to look at the graph because that's the great thing. That's what you follow to make these tiles. And that was a really useful tool for me. So that's something you might want to keep in mind if you have to make a tile like that and you think, oh my gosh, I'm not sure which way I'm going a bit cross-eyed, which is what was happening to me. So there's my tile. Other than a light blocking, I think it turned out quite nice. Front and back is quite neat. But of course, Josephine, she made hers in the yellow and the white. Hers is absolutely gorgeous. And Josephine had the same experience. She said that it was slow going, only because it was all single crochets. But other than that, following the graph was quite easy. So here they are side by side, guys. Mine's wanting to curl. I think that the colours look great together. Imagine a blanket made up with these. It actually wouldn't be horrible with all the different colours in it. So there it is there, guys. Tile of the week, Thursday, number 85. I cannot believe it. You know what we do now. Tick, done and dusted for another week. We have one more tapestry crochet tile to make, and then we're done. Then we're on to the shapes. It's incredible. I cannot believe that we're 85 weeks in. That is amazing. So thank you once again, Sam, for putting on this organic cowl. Now, Sam over at Manfors Makes, as I said, she has a playlist of each and every tile. But if you put in the hashtag Tile of the Week Thursday, in the little search in YouTube, you'll be able to see all of us that have joined Sam along the way. Some that started from the beginning, some like me throughout, and some that have dropped off or just joined recently. So that'll be something very exciting for you to do if you want to see all of our experiences. Some brought tears to my eyes, let me tell you. Okay, so guess what now, guys? Best part of all, I get to showcase your makes. Now, let's get started because we have a few to get through. Now, our friend Alley Cat, I want you to focus on the little bunny first, so I'll bring him up nice and close. Now, a lot of you might be familiar with Ms. C. She is awesome. If not, go and check out her channel. And she is the creator of Some Bunny. One day I hope to make one as well. Now, Alley Cat calls her Some Bunny Amelia. And she said that she has had a bit of a modification as she has pink inner ears. You can see it there, right there. Pink inner ears and a nose and a mouth. And Amelia, our bunny, will receive some adornments and her own story before she's gifted. I hope Alley Cat shares that with us as well if she wishes to. Awesome. And then Alley Cat also, now focus on the blanket, guys. It's a beautiful blanket, as you can see there. So Alley Cat said that this blanket is destined to go to the Veterans Home as a donation blanket. She did use a flat stitch to connect the squares in a colour that matched the border. Absolutely beautiful. Thank you for sharing those with us, Alley Cat. Now, our friend Kim, she's been very busy as well. Now, she is by Stitchual, for those of you that may not remember that. And look at this gorgeous little baby knitted cardigan. Isn't it pretty? Let me bring it up even closer. How awesome is that? Thank you so much, Kim, for sharing your little baby cardigan, and I believe you're in the process of crocheting one, so we hope to see that in the near future. Now, our friend Claudia, she sent in her basket that she made for our CAL 2024 project number 5. Isn't it gorgeous? Now, she says this is an Easter basket that she gifted to her son's girlfriend. The yarn was used from her late mother-in-law, and she double-stranded the yarn that she used. Now, you can see on the side she used some leather holders instead of putting on a strap. She did use a 5mm hook. She just made up her own pattern. She said she loves it, and so does her son's girlfriend. Why wouldn't she? It's absolutely gorgeous, and it's filled with all those goodies. Now, you'll also see in this photo of the basket that Claudia also made some bandanas. I think there's 2 without my glasses. I think I can see them there. Very, very pretty. So thank you so much, Claudia, for sharing your beautiful makes with us. Now, our friend Wendy, wait till you see what she's made. Oh, my goodness. Look at her. So this is the Sweet Sofia doll. I actually have the same kit, and I cannot wait to make her as well. So Wendy says that she enjoyed making her and wants to do the whole set. Next time, she said, though, let's zoom in on her little cheeks, that she will blush the cheeks as she usually does instead of crocheting the cheeks. And let me tell you, Wendy, I've noted that because I think I've got a feeling I'll be doing the exact same thing. But look at her, from her bow all the way down to her gorgeous little shoes, and she's got those bendy knees and her little frock. She's absolutely gorgeous. I'm hoping to make her sooner than later as well, so I can gift her to my goddaughter who has the same name, Sofia. So thank you so much, Wendy, for sharing her. She is so gorgeous. Now, our friend Thea has a genius hack for you, so wait for it. Now, this here is the pineapple beanie that was requested by Thea's Miss 9, who absolutely loves pineapples. Now, this is actually the Hermione Granger beanie from the Harry Potter book. When you reverse it, says Thea, like inside out, it looks like a pineapple. Now that's genius, right guys? Who would have thought it? That is so awesome. Let me bring it up nice and close for you. Now all Thea did was add 3 triangles on the top to be like, you know, the top bit of the pineapple. She did use 8-ply or DK weight yarn and a 4mm hook. So thank you so much, Thea, for not only sharing your gorgeous beanie with us, but that awesome hack. So now every time I make a beanie that's a little bit textured on the outside, I'm going to reverse it or turn it inside out and see what it looks like on the other side. We won't be able to help ourselves, right, guys? Now wait till you see this gorgeous gnome. So our friend Josephine has been hinting the last few emails that we've had chats in that she was working on her amigurumi skills. And let me tell you, this gnome bunny is awesome. Look at him. From the very top to the beard. Look at that beard. I love how it's got the braids on the side and the beard in the middle. So Josephine says that this is a Mary Maxim kit. And this gnome is actually 17 inches or 43 inches tall, which is pretty tall, right? So awesome. Now, Josephine used blush on the inside of the ears. I said I love his beard. I'm sure she does too. And he's already gone to his forever home. So how cool is that? So thank you so much, Josephine, for sharing your gnome bunny. Perfect. Now, our friend Liza has also made a bunny, but not a gnome bunny. Oh my gosh, cuteness overload, right? Look at those ears, the little outfit. Absolutely love her. So this is the cotton candy bunny. And her arms and legs move, says Liza, which is awesome. The pattern is from the Crochet Now magazine, issue number 105. Now, I know we have a lot of Crochet Now fans, part of our Yarny community, including myself. So, you know, some of us may actually have that issue. I haven't checked it yet. Liza said that she used 2 strands of yarn, the chenille yarn and the Peter Pan yarn, and the dress she used 1 strand, but for the bunny she used the 2 strands together. And the Peter Pan yarn is Sorrento by Wendy. She used a 5mm clover hook as well to create this gorgeous little cotton candy bunny. And she did send a photo of the beautiful chenille yarn that she used here. And there was another photo of another yarn, but I must have misplaced it for now. But here it is, her favourite yarn of all. So thank you for sharing that, Liza, with us. But Liza also sent another email with one of her prize-winning creations that she sent to Crochet Now magazine. And here she is here. Oh my God, my gosh, look. She is the Sarah Berry doll. How is that? There's Liz's name there. She was the winner. And let me show you the actual doll herself. How gorgeous is she? So congratulations, Lizzo, on yet another win. Fantastic work as always. And it's nice to be recognised, isn't it? So well done. So congratulations to you. And thank you so much for sharing your make with us. Now, a lot of you have sent in, and I'm so excited for this, your glasses holders. So they're not going to be showed tonight because we're going to showcase them on Saturday. So stay tuned for that, guys. I'll remind you about that in a little while. So that's it, guys. Everybody's makes for the week. Everyone has been very, very busy creating wonderful things. And I have to tell you, thanks to Wendy, I actually got started on one of my dolls, and I will show her to you in just a moment. So she's one of my current whips. In actual fact, she's my best whip here at the moment. And I also have a baby blanket. So let me show you the little baby blanket that I'm making. Because as always, I'm using my favourite baby chenille yarn to make that. And in here I have my 7mm hook. So let me grab that for you. And this is the little yarn that it's sort of like my go-to when I make baby blankets of late. So this is just baby chenille yarn, and it is a 100% polyester. It comes in such a great variety of colours. And I thought with this one, of course, I'm doing a corner-to-corner blanket. And I'm actually just halfway because I'm on the return. So this is quite a nice size, I think, for a baby blanket. So not so much for a cot, but sorry, a pram or anything, but an actual, you know, like for the cot. And I am going to do, because you can see here it's got the pink, the yellow, and like an apricot colour and a white colour. I've picked up on the yellow because I've got quite a bit of yellow, so I'll do a nice border as well when I finish. But I wasn't sure when to stop, but I've got 40 rows. And that's why, that's almost my wingspan. So that's pretty good. It must be about 5 feet, maybe 120 centimeters, which I think is a good size for a baby blanket. And I'm using my 7mm hook for that because it makes it so soft and squishy. Absolutely love it. And this is for a little baby girl, for our friend Sarah, who's having the baby shower in a couple of weeks. So I must make sure that I have it finished by then. So that's one of my whips that I've been working on this week. And what I love about this blanket, not only does it turn out super soft, but it crochets up super quick. So I'm pretty sure I'll have a finished object for you next week with that blanket. Fingers and toes crossed. Now, as I touched on earlier, I'm making one of the little dolls in the Knitty Critters collection. Now, some of you may have seen when she was one of my acquisitions. I do have 4 dolls in the, I have all the dolls bar one. Which one don't I have? I don't have her, but that's okay. And there's Sofia, the one that Wendy made. So let me show you what I've made. But before I do that, I am using the tiniest hook that I've ever used, which is a 2.5mm hook. Now, this hook actually came in the kit. And I have to tell you, this is a very good quality kit I'm seeing already. The yarn is lovely. These are the 2 colors that I've started off with because I'm creating the legs. And it does have all the yarn that you need in there, and they're 100% cotton. They're absolutely gorgeous. And let me show you what I've made so far. So I've done one leg. There it is there, guys. Now, they are very detailed, as Wendy said, and I'm not sure if you guys can see that, but there's a knee there. Tiny hook, long time to get here. And there's the little shoe. So that's one complete leg. And now I'm starting on the next one. So I've just done the foot with the shoe and the sock. When I build up this leg, then I'll be able to join it and start on the body. So that's my work in progress. I hope to finish her as soon as I can. I've got a feeling that you might not see her again until the school holidays, which is about a week and a half away, because I really need to sit down and concentrate when I'm making her. And I have a few other projects in the works as well. But I'm so excited that I finally started. So like I said, I have Wendy to thank for that, because when she sent hers through, I thought, I need to get started. So I did. So thank you once again, Wendy, for giving me that little push that I needed. So let's tick my 2 whips off for the week. Now, the other thing that I'm going to be starting on, so I was approached by our P&C to make some things on consignment for the Mother's Day store coming up. I think it's going to be on the 10th of May. So here in Sydney, Australia, Mother's Day is coming up. I think it's the second weekend in May every year. So what we talked about and what I'm definitely going to be going ahead with is I'm going to be putting this little pack together, which is a towel, a tea towel, and a towel topper. So some of you may have already seen these. If not, let me show them to you. I'm going to be making the ones with the wooden ring, the little bead, and when you fold it over, it just, you know, clips in, pop it in there, and then you hang it like that. So I'm going to make as many as I can. I do have quite a few tea towels that I've been collecting over the last year or so, but I couldn't go past this stack here, guys. Look at this. There's 18 brand new tea towels here. The store that I purchased them from is actually closing down, unfortunately. It is a shame, but it was wonderful for me the day that I walked in. It was pretty much one of the last days before they closed down, and each towel was retailing at $2.70 each, but they were 30% off. So I thought they were a wonderful, you know, time to purchase them. So I ended up buying the 18 out of, I think there were 20, but these are the designs I liked. So I'll just show you a couple. I won't show you all of them, but they are very, very pretty. And they're actually quite a nice thick tea towel. So they're, you know, going to be quite absorbent, I feel. So I'm very excited to put those together. Once again, it was nice to be invited. And I'll just show you one more before I talk to you about the rest of the conversation I had with the P&C. I also offered to make these jars here. I don't know if you remember them at Christmas time. I made the little tops for them and had filled them up with chocolates. Of course, I would do them in more, appropriate colors, not just for Christmas, to suit the Mother's Day store, but they were worried because these are made out of glass. So I have been on Temu and I have found some plastic ones, so we'll see how we go if I think that they're worth putting together, because I like them to be a nice, like a nice jar, because this one's a very, very pretty one. But unfortunately, and I understand totally, we're talking about little children buying these to take home to their mum, so we don't want to have any accidents with broken glass. And the other thing that they approached me about, and I'm so disappointed to, bring this to you, because it's something we already know as crocheters, but it was, made even more evident to me. But I just thought, I'd mention it and, just say I was a little bit sad, but I'm over it now. So what they wanted to do was have some crocheted 3D hearts, so like amigurumi hearts. They were hoping that they would be about 8 centimeters across, which is about, I would say 3 and a bit inches, so just over 3 inches. So they're a nice size, and they wanted to put them on a card, and the card would say something along the lines of, let me think, it was like a pocket hug, and there would be a little poem with it. So the PNC president approached me and she said, would you be able to make them for me? And I made a couple of designs, and I told her this one took half an hour to make and this one took an hour to make. And then she said, what would you charge? I said, well, what would you be able to buy them for? And you will not believe this, guys. I said to her, there is no way that I could ever match this. And she told me that it was $1.96 Australian dollars to purchase one of these hearts and then pop them on a card, or you could pay something like $2.19 and they would come with a card as well. So there is no way that we can actually compete with, a big manufacturer like that. And the disappointing thing is that, someone is crocheting these, because you can't make these with a machine as far as I know. So, I did say to her, I will not be making the hearts for them, because it'd be a very big amount of money. I'll probably have to charge, let's say, $5 a heart just to actually make money for the yarn and the stuffing, let alone the half hour and 1 hour that it takes to crochet them. So I just thought I'd let you know that they were a great option. One day I might make them as gifts, because I think they're a great idea. But yes, disappointing that, big companies are spitting out all this crochet and people are buying it, not understanding the value of what it's really worth. But in saying that, that's okay. It's not that this is a money maker for me, but I just wanted to share that with you in case, you were interested to hear it. But I certainly wanted to share it with you. So thank you for listening. So that's it, guys, for now. I am working on other things in the background, but for now, they're the 2 whips. My PNC towel toppers, I'm going to have to start on them soon, because it's only a month away, which actually is great timing, because this Friday night, which is actually tomorrow night, so the 5th of April, is going to be the reveal for the hashtag Crochet Flip collaboration that I have with Shannon over at Shannon Talks Yarn. We are both so very, very excited to be bringing those videos to you. I can't believe 3 months is already over. I already have someone that has sent something through, so I'll be showcasing their work as well. And if you put in the hashtag Crochet Flip or go to Shannon's channel, she has a playlist with anyone else that has joined in and anyone else that will be joining in. So that is pretty awesome. There are a couple of other YouTubers that have already shown their crochet flips. So if you want to see them, they're absolutely gorgeous. So I'm so excited that they're coming in. It is so much fun, that so many people have been thinking about it. But I can't wait to show you what I've been working on. And also in the background, I'm working on the project winner from our Crochet Society subscription box number 47. So I'm more than halfway done. So hopefully in the next week or so, you'll be seeing that as well. It's just that there's so many videos that I want to get out to you guys that I need to try to slot them in, so I don't overwhelm you with a video every day, which has been pretty much the case this week, which brings me to Saturday's video, which is going to be our project reveal, our project number 7 for our Coco's Crochet Cowl 2024, and I'm going to showcase everybody's glasses cases, because so many have come in. I'm so excited to bring those to you. And if you put in the hashtag Coco's Crochet Cowl 2024, sorry if I said 2024, on Instagram or here on YouTube, you'll be able to see whoever else has joined in that cowl as well, because there are quite a few people that have. And the last thing I want to say, we're saying goodbye to Belle the bee this weekend. So if some of you have missed out on that video, please go and watch it. It's one of the nicest videos I've ever had to make. Hanging out with Belle the bee was a highlight of the last week or so. So, you know, please go and see that if you haven't, just for the joy. And if you have any little people in your house, they might enjoy it as well. So that's pretty much it, guys. I think I can tick everything that I needed to talk to you about. Oh, there's only one more thing. There's always one more thing, right, guys? Lucky I have this clipboard. I always say that, and this marker. So in this basket here, I'm not going to show you what's in here for now. But in here, there's some brand new yarn that I've spotted out when I've been shopping, and I'm going to do a yarn review for you. So that, again, I'm going to, you know, talk about the yarn, crochet something up and tell you all about it. And then, you know, if you're interested, if you see it out there, you might want it as well. So that's going to be coming up as well. Other than that, it's been a great week, guys. Very, very busy as always, even though it was a shorter week because we had the long Easter weekend. Having those 4 days in a row off was wonderful. But, you know, of course, you're back at work and you've got to catch up on that extra day that, you know, you fell behind on. But that's okay. It was well worth it. And the day from the week before. That's right. That's why it's been such a busy week. Anyway, we're all catching up. But the great thing is after next week, then I'm going to have 2 weeks off. So school holidays are coming up, guys. I cannot wait. I'm so very excited. And the highlight of this weekend will be my mum's birthday on Saturday. She will be 83 years young. I cannot wait to celebrate with her. We're probably just going to do a very quiet lunch, just the two of us, and just enjoy our time together, reminiscing. And we just always have such good chats when it's, you know, special moments like this. You know, all the great memories come out. So I cannot wait for Saturday. I'm so excited to hang out with her, which I do every Saturday, but this one's going to be even more special. So I hope you're all keeping well and you're all doing something that brings you joy. As always, we need to take that time out for ourselves. I certainly know what brings me that joy, and that's crocheting. I say it every time and it is always true. If I don't crochet every day, I feel like there's something missing. And the fact that I get to hang out and share it with you guys is even more amazing. So thank you once again. And until I see you all very, very soon, take care. Bye-bye, everybody.